And
it changes the way they view the river. It used to be sacred, and now it's polluted.
Yes.
In every sense of the word. I think maybe we should have you read a bit from the place where they go fishing, maybe.
Okay.
Just to get into the tone of voice of this novel, because it would be nice.
You know what, guys? I like to stand when I read. I hope you don't mind. So they have made an actor out of me. So it's my fate. So we became fishermen. I like to say that just before I read, that the story is told is told by two characters, which are also one. So there's Benjamin, the youngest of the brothers, who tells the story when he's 9, during the narrative present of the piece. And also Benjamin, who is nearly 30, who recollects the story when he now has kids, when he's older. So sometimes the voices meld and become one. Sometimes they disintegrate and, you know, join together again. So, but right now it is, I hope, Benjamin the young. We became fishermen when Ikenna came home from school the following week, bursting with the novel idea. It was at the end of January, because I remember that Boja's 14th birthday, which was on January 18, 1996, had been celebrated that weekend with home-baked cake and soft drinks that replaced dinner. His birthdays marked the age-mint month, a period of 1 month in which he temporarily locked age with Ikenna, who was born on February 10th, 1 year before him. Ikenna's classmate, Solomon, had told him about the pleasures of fishing. Ikenna described how Solomon had called the sport a thrilling experience that was also rewarding, since he could sell some of the fish and earn a bit of income. Ikenna was even more intrigued because the idea had awakened the possibility of resurrecting Yoyodon, the fish. Now, the aquarium, which once sat beside the television in our house, had housed a preternaturally beautiful Siphisodon fish that was a colony of colors. It was brown, violet, purple, and even pale green. Our father called the fish Yoyodon after Obembe came up with a similar sounding word while trying to pronounce Siphisodon, the name of the fish's species. Father took the aquarium away after Ikenna and Boja on a compassionate quest to free the fish from its dirty water, removed and replaced it with clean drinking water. They would return later that day to notice that the fish could no longer rise from among the row of glistening pebbles and corals. Once Solomon told Ikenna about fishing, our brother vowed that he would capture a new Yoyodon. So he went with Boja to Solomon's house the next day and returned raving about this fish and that fish. They brought 2 hooked fishing lines from somewhere Solomon had showed them. Ikenna then set these lines on the table in their room and explained how they were used. The hooked lines were long wooden staffs with thread-like rope attached to the tip of the staff. The ropes carried iron hooks on their ends, and it was on these hooks, whatever that Ikenna said, baits, like earthworms, cockroaches, food crumbs, whatever we gathered, were attached to lure fish and trap them. From the following day onwards, for a whole week, they rushed off every day after school to fish at the river, passing through a clearing behind our compound that stank in the rainy season and served as a home for a clan of swine. They went in the company of Solomon and the other boys of the street and returned with cans filled with fish. At first, I did not follow them. Obembe and I were not allowed to go with them, although our interests were piqued when we saw the small colored fishes they caught. Then one day, Ikenna said to Obembe and me, follow us and we will make you fishermen. And we followed.
Thank you very much. Thank you.